Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler here, filming to the south and east of Jeanette's Pier on May the 9th, 2023, and we are looking at a flat and foggy Atlantic Ocean here for this session of the OBX wave report. Waves are rather small across the Outer Banks in the range of 0 to 2 feet at the most, and right now here at Jeanette's Pier, as you can see, not much. With the wave heights at the shoreline in the range of about 1 foot. In the near offshore environment, waves are closer to 2 to 3 feet, but not translating here to the coastline. And temperature is cooling off a bit as we start to get some north winds, northeast winds blowing across the Atlantic Ocean, which is a bit cooler, and so those warmer airs encountering the cooler airs, and the result is we have fog. But right now at Jeanette's Pier, at the shoreline, waves in the range of 1 feet. Primary swell coming in at 8 seconds. Out of the northeast, that's about a 0.7 foot swell. Secondary swell coming in at 12 seconds. Out of the east-northeast, we do have a little bit of breakage happening here at the second sandbar on the southeast side, although I don't believe any of these waves are rideable unless you've got like a seriously tweaked board for small waves, a long board, or a nice quad fin with some good float. In any case, air temperatures in the range of about 73 degrees, ocean water temperatures 64 degrees, warming up a bit. I'm thinking that some of the wave monitors are underestimating the ocean's water temperature. I've seen readings from certain monitors in the range of the lower 60s. I think that down the coastline it's likely that the water temperatures are warmer than the wave monitors are reporting, but those are the only readings that I presently have for you guys. So we're going to have to put a little asterisk beside those readings as we look further down the coast. So for today, for weather conditions, we expect sunny conditions giving way to fog and potential for late afternoon showers and thunderstorms, 50% of that. Highs in the lower to middle 70s. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to north at 15 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon, with falling temperatures along with those northerly winds. Looking on down the south along the coastline to Rodanthe, we've also got 1 foot waves according to the wave monitors. Primary swell coming in out of the northeast at 8 seconds at 0.8 feet. Secondary swell coming in at 7 seconds. That is a 1.4 foot swell, a bit more solid than here at Jeanette's Pier. Likely better waves down there at Rodanthe, but not amazing. You might get a couple of 2-footers coming in on the 7th. This secondary swell coming in from the south-southeast. So a little bit of a longshore swell there. Might have some difficulty wrapping around. Winds out of the west at 11 miles per hour. That is an offshore flow. Air temperatures warmer down there at Rodanthe in the range of 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean water temperatures coming in at 61. I think it actually might be a bit warmer down there, closer to 65 in my opinion, but the only reading I can get right now is 61. So that's what we're gonna say officially, although water temperatures here at 64 at Jeanette's Pier would indicate warmer temperatures to the south in Rodanthe. Weather conditions about the same for today, with the exception of 40% chance of rain, a little bit less chance of rain there at Rodanthe, and highs in the middle to upper 70s. And then heading on down south to Buxton, on Hatteras Island near the lighthouse, waves in the range of 1 to 2 foot. And yes, that is the big wave spot for the Outer Banks today. Nothing much, right? Winds right now out of the west at 15 miles per hour, likely hollowing out those 1 to 2 foot waves. So you might have some pretty good waves down there at Buxton if small. Primary swell coming in out of the east-northeast at 8 seconds. That is a 0.8 foot swell. Secondary swell coming in also out of the east-northeast at 12 seconds. That is a 0.4 foot swell. Clearly these swells are lining up pretty well to produce those 1 to 2 foot waves. Air temperatures in the middle 70s right now. Reading I've got is 74 degrees. And ocean water temperatures about 66. Might be a little bit warmer down there. Might be approaching the 70 degree mark, closer to shore. And weather conditions, sunny. Chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. That's a 40% chance. Highs in the upper 70s. West winds, light west winds, increasing to, or switching out of the north and increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour by afternoon, falling temps in the afternoon. All right, so thank you for joining me for this comprehensive wave analysis for the OBX wave report. Unfortunately, guys, it's mostly pretty flat out there. If you're looking for some real waves, you might need to head on down to Buxton, and even then, they're pretty small, in the range of about 1 to 2 foot. But for this coming week, we do expect those north winds to start to pick up the waves tomorrow, although it's likely to be choppy. But by Thursday, we have much better conditions on tap with 2 to 5 foot waves predicted, along with westerly winds, which bodes well for the shape of the waves and their rideability. So as flat as the waves are today, we're looking forward to some better waves by late Wednesday and into Thursday, throughout most of the day on Thursday, and possibly into early Friday. So all you have to do is wait a couple of days and the waves are likely to be better. Thanks for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report. And as I always do, I'd like to ask you guys to please do everything you can to help defend our coastlines by supporting the mass deployment of clean energy being wind, water, solar, and electric vehicles, and that'll help tamp down the impacts of climate change driven by fossil fuel burning, those impacts being rising sea levels, more intense storms that threaten the coastline, and ocean acidification. So thank you for joining me once again, and I will be back with you shortly. If you guys do get out into the water, I hope you guys shred it up.